What's up, YouTube? Checking in on the way downtown with one of my girls. With Suka. Say out to the camera. So I'm taking her downtown Charlotte today. We gonna hang out. So I figure I just do 2 videos in one day since I'm gonna be spending a lot of the day with her today. I'm gonna try and keep the camera with her because I know y'all came to see her and not me. She a little cool. I might have to put her in the front seat. Hold on, pause real quick. Alright, I had to put her in the front seat because she looking. Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm talking a little slow in this video because I'm trying to focus on the road. So bear with me and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so turn that up a little bit. But yeah, the video is pretty much about natural birth versus C-section. And like pretty much my experience with it. And like I was saying, I had a whole bunch of questions when it was around my time for my dog to give birth. Like I wanted to do the C-section, but I was kind of wanting to do everything more natural. Like it didn't sound like the best thing for me because I mean, like I didn't really want my dog to get cut down the middle of her stomach. Like I don't know, that just really didn't sit good with me. So and then my vet told me that French bulldogs. She had experience with French bulldogs having natural births. So I was like, shit, I think I want to try natural birth if my dog can give birth naturally. And plus I had a bigger female, a smaller male. My female 27 pounds. The male was like 20 pounds. So I definitely thought, you know, that she could give birth naturally. I would never do it again, but I'm going to tell y'all why. Because what they don't tell you in the YouTube videos is, first of all, a C-section take 30 to 40 minutes from at the doctor that I went to. Because I ended up having to get a C-section after she gave birth to 2 puppies. Naturally, we did the other 2 C-sections. So midway in her birth process, whatever you want to call it. Right, so long story short, the first puppy could take up to 3 hours to come out. So that's one of the main reasons why I won't do a natural birth again, just because of time. You gonna be tired as hell because you go watch it. Of course, you go watch your girl because she's real important to you. You don't want a puppy to get stuck and she die in the middle of the night. So as soon as she starts doing shows of like going into labor, you pretty much go watch her that whole time. So alright, so you got 3 hours the first puppy. After those 3 hours, then you got between each puppy, you got 1 hour. So say if you have 6, 7 puppies, that's 3 hours. Then you got another 6 hours because you got an hour between each puppy. So that's 9 hours just watching your dog, making sure everything go right, cutting the umbilical cord, doing all this, making sure that no puppies die and that your mom is okay making through labor. And also the day before they start having contractions, they start panting. So that stage, I think, is the first stage of pregnancy. That could be like up to like 24 hours. So that's what happened to my dog. She started panting the day before. She started panting the day before, and basically I was watching her the whole day before. Then the next morning she started having her contractions. That took 2.5 hours. My vet told me if it gets to about 3 hours, rush her to the emergency room. So after 2.5 hours, I rushed her to the emergency room. I'm probably gonna drop some video of that. Rushed her to the emergency room. And then while I'm rushing her to the emergency room, 20 minutes on the highway, one of the puppies got born in the car. So puppy is good, survived, everything was fine. And ain't that some shit? The first one came by as a girl. Alright, so long story short, the hospital was an hour away, 25 minutes into the ride. Puppy was born, pulled over, cut the umbilical cord, drove 30 more minutes, got to the hospital. One was born in the, what's she eating? One was born in the waiting room. That one didn't survive. Alright, when that one didn't survive, that made me decide, okay, I want to have a C-section. It was 2 more puppies. I didn't want to risk any of them not making it. And yeah, so we just went ahead and we scheduled for the C-section. C-section took 30 minutes, no lie. I thought it was going to be longer than that. It was quick and simple. I went across the street to the gas station, got a tuna sandwich, came back, and he told me I had 2 healthy girls, so I was pretty happy. I had 4 girls in total. One of them passed, which was the one that was born in the waiting room that didn't make it. Update coming from the vet. Think had 3 healthy girls. 1 didn't survive. She had 1 in the car on the way there to the vet. She had 1 in the waiting room that didn't survive, and she had 2 via C-section. So now we're on our way back home. The second reason is after the puppy's born, you still got to pay super attention to them. Like the first 24 hours, you got to make sure they eat, because the mom's milk is full of stuff that's just going to boost their immune system. So you're going to be up for another 24 hours after birth. So you need as much energy as possible. You don't want to not waste it, but you don't want to spend it just watching out for puppies. Because that's only half of the process. The other half is making sure they survive. So you need all that energy. The thing I would say about a C-section is that you got to get the mom acclimated to the puppies. I didn't really have that problem because she had the first 2 naturally. So I was good on that. Right? I think it was a good mom. Main 2 reasons, the most important reasons, I feel like I would never do a natural birth again. I mean, of course, another reason is no one wants to sit there for hours and watch the female struggle. 2 is the peace of mind. 3 would be time. And I say 4 would be the energy. You definitely want to have that energy. That way you could bring home some healthy puppies. Excuse my car, it's dirty as shit, y'all. What's that, sucker? All natural. I prefer natural if she can have anything natural, but except for the birthing process. I'm for the raw meat. I'm for anything in life that could be natural. But when it comes to this, I completely changed my mind. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just would like to avoid watching my girl struggle. So yeah, some people might like the natural births. To each his own, man. I don't think it's worth it. The money that you might spend on the C-section, you're gonna save by just on time and by having an extra puppy that might not make it during the natural birth process, because their head trying to get through the birth canal, it might not be big enough. They might die in the process. They might get suffocated. It's just totally different, but that's it. Appreciate y'all for watching.